Nope, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
he's
Back.
Okay, we're back. All I had to do was stop and start the stream. Which tells me it's Restream that's causing problems.
Yeah. Miss Bent, do you want to see the
In Tarot Cram, yeah, I don't really care for sniffing bowls either.
Huh?
Unless they're some type of incense. Maybe lavender. I've got some lamb bowls that are used for softening stuff in the dryer bowls.
yeah.
Those are nice to sniff. And Tarot Cram is on YouTube.
Ah.
Annie.
And everywhere.
I bet Pixel's over there too. He's like that.
Yeah.
You're like that.
Weird, I had no idea.
Where was that DM?
And YouTube does cough of a hairball for me.
If you're having problems seeing the stream, refresh.
Showing up fine for me.
Okay.
It is now for me, but I did have to refresh it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to also refresh the YouTube
and
one
I don't
too.
have YouTube up. I'm going to have to fiddle fuss with this third screen. Because it does not wish to play nice at the moment, and I was on a video call for about an hour and a half before stream, so I couldn't be fussing with that while I was elsewhere.
Text, I sent you my face shave, clean shaven.
Okay, I think everything is back up and stable.
Well, I'm getting 104 FPS. So at the moment, for me, it appears to be. Server does seem to prefer this setup for me, although I do still lag out at times, not nearly like I had been, though.
Sebicas, how are you? Okay.
Oh, there's a zombie.
Where? Oh, you're elsewhere.
Yeah.
Invites out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I have a ton of points to distribute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you spent any since Fortnite?
Nope.
May I make a suggestion? Top up parkour first thing. If you're going to be helping me or the build or Carubia, not dying from the long step down will be your friend.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and also pain tolerance too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps you from getting stunned by zombies.
And helps you recover faster.
Yep. And I've got an airdrop out here.
Whistle, 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 whistle.
Wow.
Are you going after the airdrop?
Nope,
Oh.
I'm building.
I'm real close to it. I don't have any lucky looter or anything though.
Doesn't matter with
not yet.
airdrops.
You're close
Or
to
does
the
it
airdrop?
matter?
He's not far from you.
Yeah, I'm right underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Caveman, accept my friendship. Or allyship, actually.
Friendship acquired.
I get killed more by, at least right now, I get killed more by my controller. In Elden Ring, that and fall damage. Slipping off a cliff.
Yeah, what's up that fall damage?
Not when you fall
Awesome.
into the void.
Rip.
I die a lot in Ghost of Tsushima, but only from fall damage.
Does anyone watch Carbot animations?
No, who is that?
They've got a whole series on Elden Ring. Yeah, the biggest boss in Elden Ring is the controller.
Yeah, I can see that.
And the camera.
Controller. I've never played Elden Ring.
Oh no.
Hmm.
Nothing.
Hmm.
Nothing.
Did I even get flashbacks?
Where are you even at, Annie?
I'm hiding.
Mm-hmm.
You walked underneath me several times. I put the front of the building for sure.
Oh, there you are. I see a light. I saw the light.
Oh boy.
Oh.
All right, what we need done.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Need building. Okay, then. Come out here and figure out this voltage
Yes.
stealing.
Did you hand him a nail gun?
Oh. Oh.
Now, who the heck was it that did I Saw the Light?
Mm,
Oh boy.
There's so many songs with that name.
yes, there are.
Yep.
Wait, what song?
Oh, well, I'll have to look it up later.
That's for future texts to deal with.
Yep. Yep.
Block.
Now, with Elden Ring, the controller and the camera are the two biggest bosses.
I can see it.
I can believe that.
They just have a camera guy in the back,
Huh?
just laughing slowly. They have a camera guy in the back laughing slowly as you die from it.
Well, that's why I was asking if you've seen Carbot animations.
I've seen some of the ones that you posted.
Hmm.
I'll watch it later.
They're hilarious.
It's so real.
Bill 6.
Okay, since you just picked up the airdrop, the airdrop sound that I'm hearing must be in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting
It is
some
a
weird.
little bit early for air show airplanes to be, audible from my house, but possible.
It may not be. I'm getting some weird audio over here where I'm at too. Sounds of stuff breaking and thumping and what have you, and it's just nothing doing it.
Well, if there's thumping and noise, then there's probably unfriendlies there somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm sitting here looking at the area. There's nothing around me.
Uh-oh. That's never a good sign.
Yeah, I've
Hopefully they're
never
not.
seen this before.
Hopefully they're not, in the ground under you.
Mm-hmm.
Which does occasionally occur. Hey, Foxy.
Fox, how are you?
You should come play. You'd rock on Karubi's build. You would find it delightful.
Yeah, I think I'm relogging because now I'm getting hit by an invisible zombie for 0 damage.
Huh.
Yeah, that sounds like a restart to me.
That's interesting.
So, what was interesting?
Oh, Hitting bedrock where I did because I wasn't expecting it quite yet.
There's the caveman. Oh, I'm definitely gonna let him get it settled. There's a good possibility that Gray's prophecy will not be updated. Gan is just getting tired of it all.
And, you know, he's working on other things,
Mm-hmm.
which we would be very interested in seeing.
Uh-huh. Oh. Yeah, very understandable.
Mhm.
Okay, Annie, I can now show you what I was thinking.
Uh-oh. Run.
Hey, he turned off the scary. You turned off the scary thing.
Oh, the stability? Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, let's see here.
Of course, there's more windows that Annie needs to build.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. I haven't gotten around to it yet, Fox. I just finished Elden Ring, on the PS5. It's different on PS5. Not a lot of difference between PC and PS5, but enough to be noticeable. Not everything is in the same place as far as the mobs are concerned. So if you've got that type of thing memorized, it's not always going to be to your memory. I'm trying to get all the achievements on PS5. I have looked at Enshrouded. I don't think they bring enough to the table as far as differences are concerned. And they've made it grindy where it doesn't necessarily need to be grindy. And I just don't really have that much interest.
Because, you know, if you're going to be grinding, it better be coffee.
Yep. Played a bit of seamless co-op. Ah.
Oops.
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 Oopsies. Everything's fine.
He's a fan of the Rivers of Blood. Oh. If only it was as good as it used to be. I've completely switched off of Rivers of Blood. I've got 4 weapons that I use most of the time. Bloodhound Fang, Blasphemous Blade, Bolt of Grandsax, and once I get to it, the Elden Lord, Golden something or other. Honestly, I think that Bloodhound Fang's much better than Rivers of Blood. Yeah, the Waves of Gold sword. So those are my 4 primaries. Set Waves of Gold sword, or taking out massive amounts of enemies, you can't beat it. But for individual, there aren't many weapons that can beat. You use dual Scarlet Rot rapiers? Oh. So that is the... Which one is that? I know the name because I always grab the weapon. Never use it, but I'll always grab it. One you get from Perfumer, isn't it? Near the Shrouded Castle? Yeah. I always pick it up because it's on my way to the Shrouded Castle.
Mm-hmm.
The Antspur rapier? Yeah, it can be. It's getting nerfed in PvP. I don't know if it's getting nerfed in PvE. I don't rely on many of the status effects.
I has a sadness.
Oh?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you know, because of the titanium elbow,
Oh.
my archery days and probably my darts days are done.
Oh no.
And with the shoulder, my fencing days are probably done.
Your sensing days?
Fencing.
Fencing. Okay.
Yes, you know, as you're talking about rapiers and things.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing a
Yeah.
broadsword's out of the question.
Well, you know, I have a couple. I have one that's actually sharp. So, you know, enter your door without invitation. Enter my door without invitation at your peril. But
What's the shield you get near Latenna? as you're taking her to her sister. Or whatever relation she is with the woman she gives the birthing droplet to. I'm really looking forward to the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who would have guessed?
Didn't see that one coming.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. Well, they had that in Dark Souls 1. One of the previous Dark Souls had that. I don't remember which one. It looks like almost the same moveset. And you don't want to know how many hours I've got in Elden Ring now.
5,000.
No, not that many.
Not quite, but getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You just enjoy your greatsword? Ah. I like it a little bit, a weapon that's just a little bit faster than the greatsword. Although the Bloodhound Fang is considered a greatsword, or it's a curved sword. Yeah, I've only got 2,800 hours.
Yes.
Really?
Oh.
That actually does kind of surprise me. I was figuring about 4,000.
No.
Of course, we've taken you away from Elden Ring, put you back to work in 7 days.
Well, just for a few hours a day.
Yeah, but you had that whole hiatus time that was,
Yeah.
Elden Ring, all the Elden Ring.
Uh-huh. Well, it doesn't require an
And,
internet connection.
Right.
You went for that ASAP. And it carried you through pretty much the entire game. Yep. I can do that with the Bloodhound Fang. I also don't use a shield, and I use very few buffs. Although I like the shield you get from Lieutenant. I don't remember what the name of that shield is, but maybe the mirrored shield. No, I've given up on Chase the Bro. He's almost all PvP, and they could drop PvP into the deepest ocean and I wouldn't care. %90 of the invaders that I've seen and the people doing PvP are just assholes. Foul-mouthed assholes.
Mm.
Just for the sword. That sword looks really nice, Dragon Lord. I bypass him first starting at new character, then come back to him and beat him fairly easily.
Like, run. Hold that thought, please. Level up.
Yep.
I'm back.
Yep. Well, it's not
Well,
really leveling up.
Sometimes that's how to deal with, certain sorts of individuals. God knows, we've met some of them.
He's one of the ones that I can't do no hit yet. So I need the health more than anything to take him on, because 2 hits from him at the beginning of the game and you're dead. And you can't heal right at the beginning. You don't get your health flasks until a little bit later. It's a huge boost early on. Yeah. Actually, one of the reasons I got the PS5 was to play Bloodborne, because I haven't played it yet. It hasn't been on PC yet. Yeah, everyone's hoping soon. Oh, and I was wrong. That the first character I ever played is only New Game 35.
Only.
Why did I sink into a block?
Quickie.
What's going on?
Nothing. Everything's fine. And you're not in God mode. Are you in your crouched? Are you stuck?
No, I'm still in God mode. No, I'm out of it now.
Are you like stuck?
No, it popped me back out.
It happens every once in a while. She just
It's a feature.
Yes, exactly. Just roll with it.
Underdocumented.
Is this gonna be... Does it need to go forward or backwards or anything like that? Okay, let's take a look at this. Yeah. What you think, Annie?
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Zero Dawn was amazing. I have played the first couple of minutes of Forbidden West on the PS5, but I haven't done more than that.
Forbidden West.
Yep, Horizon Forbidden West. It's the...
We even heard of that one.
It's
The
part
sibling
2
of Zero Dawn.
Yeah, it's part 2 of Zero Dawn. Yep.
Look pretty.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Not
There is one scene in Elden Ring that on the PS5 outshines the PC version in Elden Ring.
Yes.
And
They're
your pretty monitor at the house is what res
uh
for the
they're
PS5?
4K
You'll have
OLED.
to show it. You'll have to show it to me at some point at the house
Yep.
on the pretty monitor.
I would have to get to that point though, and I've already beat the
Well,
guys.
well,
And it's an
gosh,
arena that I can't
it's
get back to.
but it's not like you're not going to play yet another game.
Hmm.
So,
Well,
you know,
this one is guaranteed like 4 playthroughs. Because I need to get the different endings.
yeah. So it's not like you're not going to play another game.
Yeah, but timing you being there when that happens.
Well,
Well,
you know about when it's going to come up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you get to tell me, and you know.
Mm-hmm.
it's like, Ben, hurry up, get here. It's about
It's
to go
not like,
down.
I live a mile and a half away.
True. Well, and Fox, you'll appreciate this. The Fell Twins, the one where it's a completely just pitch black arena, and just you and the 2 mobs. That on the PS5 looks better on the PS5 than it does on PC. Yep,
Yes.
exactly, Fox. Well, the black on it could even just be the monitor. Oh, that scene in the PS5 is much more 3D looking than on PC. Because you can really tell the darkness. And you'll also appreciate that I killed Millennia, Radagon, and the Elden Beast first try on the PS5. Mainly using the Bloodhound Fang.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not really special.
Well, how many times have I fought those? I'm nowhere near pro level, but I'm having fun. Still.
That's good.
I was kind of surprised that
Hmm.
we did not see, a mountain of millennials at PAX West.
That doesn't really surprise me.
I expected there to be many more cosplay.
Yeah, I didn't see that much cosplay. And not as nearly as much as I would have expected.
Yeah. And
But
of course, you know what's going on this weekend, and where we're not.
where? What's going on?
Emerald City Comic Con.
No, I don't do Comic Cons. We need a way out to the front. That's gonna be window. So I need to get up there.
Alright, point me in a direction. What do you need done?
That's where I'm at.
Hmm.
Whoop. Huh.
What did you do?
Hmm. 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 Wait a minute. The how? Oh. Wait. Nothing. Everything's fine. Everything's under control.
Mm-hmm.
I'm professional.
Yes. We knew that.
If that's all there, that's all here. Okay, I need stability. Nope, wrong thing. Oh gosh, it hurts. It hurts so much. Well, now. What was I on when I was doing this?
Probably sugar.
Oh, that's right. I changed the size of it. That's why the support's in all the wrong spot.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
Oh, you're doing that.
I'm down here. Oops. Dun, dun, dun. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I need supports here, there, there, and there.
End of this month, yep. Bellwright? I don't think I've even heard of Bellwright. Oh, I tried Nightingale. Boy, talk about a disappointment.
I heard that it was very much not ready for prime time.
Also not what they promised.
The Mary Poppins simulator.
Yeah, the steampunk survival. City Builder along with Survival Sandbox? Huh. Hang on a minute. Let me look at that.
Wait,
Huh?
did someone say city builder?
Yeah, I was just saying. I heard the Annie perk right up.
Check that out.
Oh, tab open. I'll look into that later. Okay. The center must hold.
Robin Hood
Hmm.
type simulation. Evil monarchy. You put together citizens to improve their lives and survive through the world.
I think I have company.
That sounds a lot like Medieval Dynasty, or whatever game that was.
Didn't Medieval Dynasty
That's
have a lot to do with managing people and their moods and stuff like that, though?
Medieval Engineer, not Medieval Dynasty. That's Snail Games, though. So you're just looking at another arc.
Hmm. Yep. I had company. She cuddled the spikes.
Tom
That was a
Tom.
lovely thing for her to do. Hey, Tom Tom.
Hey, Tom Tom.
It's just another arc. Skinned arc. Yeah, no, I'll pass on that one.
Let me see.
Tom says hi.
Hello.
You want to like Ark? Uh-huh.
I don't know. This looks. I like the style of animation better than Arc. It looks better than Arc. There, I said it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I refuse to play Ark. I tried it once and hated it. But I don't like dinosaurs. I have absolutely no interest in dinosaurs. And Snail Games has a reputation.
Yeah, Ark and Atlas both have one thing in common. Your mileage will vary greatly depending upon who you're playing it with.
Yep. Yeah, and need I say more than Ark Survival Ascension? How do I want to get in here?
It always cracks me up when I think about it, though. When Atlas came out, all the Ark players were screaming about how they should get it for free because it's just a mod for Ark. But then they come out with Ascension and they turn around and lap it up and pay for it twice.
Yep.
It's the exact same game.
It's not even officially released yet, is it?
Don't know.
Well, they were also promising a brand new engine for Ascension. There's no new engine.
Yeah, I think they updated the Unreal version.
Mm-hmm. But they were promising a brand new engine for Ascension.
Which isn't.
You want a sandbox builder survival made by FromSoft. Ha! That would be interesting.
I'm not familiar with FromSoft. What have they done?
Elden Ring, Dark Souls.
Okay.
It would be a complete game at least. Yeah, and Elden Ring was probably the smoothest release I have ever seen by a game company. So I'm kind of spoiled there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly, Fox. Exactly. Well, and even Starfield. Starfield was a mess. And that's a game that I've got 400 or 500 hours in, and decided I just hate it. I can't do it. It's buggy. It's not well balanced. It's clunky. And it's a retread of all their other games. There's nothing innovative about it. Adra.
There's a lot of people that are doing that once the new game shine wears off on that one. And you realize it's just actually not that great.
I bought it by accident, or I would not have purchased it. I was buying a game for someone who won one of the games that I give away. Yep. I screwed up on the purchase and decided to go ahead and keep it and purchase it again for the person who won.
I love the way you did these windows, by the way.
Hmm.
The stained glass. I love how you did it.
Oh, you're out here?
Yeah, behind you.
Oh.
Peekaboo.
Yeah, that's an anything.
She's brilliant at that sort of thing.
Hmm. I'm doing the structure, she's doing the decorating. At least out here. She's also better at pillars than I am.
I like pillars.
Yeah, and is it Baldur's Gate 3? Which was an amazing game. I haven't played it yet, but I have watched people play it. I will get to it when I can get to it. The green blocks are the ones that are fully supported all the way to the ground. I don't remember what the purple blocks are.
Same thing.
Hmm.
Like for sure they're supported. Like totally supported. Like 100% supported.
Yep. Even more supported than the supported blocks.
Okay. So this. Oh dear me. Oh dear, dear, dear.
The turn-based combat is a turn-off. Oh, yeah. I used to play nothing but turn-based. I've kind of gotten away from it.
Any of the turn-based games I've played recently just don't feel like the ones used to.
Yeah.
It's like there's some lost art magic in there that they don't remember how to do anymore.
There is one studio that still makes the old style turn-based games. Spiderweb Studio.
When you say turn-based, do you mean like Dragon Age? Because that was a long time
Yep.
ago.
Or back in the
1800s.
well, now I was gonna say back in the old days. The first thing that I played through 1 to 10 was Might and Magic.
What is Might and Magic?
It's an old type turn-based game.
I played the original Might and Magic
Yep,
on
the
a
original
floppy disk.
Yep.
All
I
10.
like I say I started out I think 1 through 5, maybe 6 was on floppy disk, and then they went to CD-ROM.
What's a ROM?
Yeah. And then they went I think 9 and 10 were DVD, I believe. Maybe only 10.
The oldest game I've played is the one where it's like turn left. There's an axe,
Well, the original one like that I played, which was totally text, was Zork.
That's probably it.
Oh no, they're still making games like that.
There are a few, but yes, we would hook up the 300 baud acoustic coupler and dial into IBM or TI and use one of their mainframes to play Zork.
I have a question. The accord. Wait. What? With the acoustic? What? The coupler? What is that?
Acoustic coupler.
I think he just made his head pop.
I think so.
The only thing I understood there was IBM.
Yeah. Do you understand the term 300 baud?
Mom, pick me up. I'm scared.
Gan, how are you doing?
Hey, Gan.
We're making progress.
We are.
So the mainframe thing was like when it's like that you'd connect to the internet, it would make that really loud screaming sound, like.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, and I worked with a couple of people who worked, one at IBM and one at TI, and even the text-based games like Zork took more memory than anything we owned, and so we had to call up to one of the big mainframes to play Zork.
Everything okay, Gan?
Miss Ben?
Yes?
So, I was thinking about. I actually have an IBM punch card for like their old machines.
This was after punch card, but yeah.
Yeah, and in middle school, my Catholic school had those computers that's what our tech classes were.
Yeah. We were doing 300 baud dial-up in about 80, 81, 82.
So a whole century ago. Got it.
Last century, anyway.
Nut check! Yep, we're good.
There you go. Now you don't have to worry about ads.
Gosh darn it, Tex.
Oh.
Heck, your partner, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Don't they still force ads even if?
Huh?
Don't they still like even if you like minimize your ads and max out? Don't they still require you to do ads every so often for partner?
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Yes. Still have to do ads, can minimize them.
Happy to do it. Well, that should tell you something about how well you're appreciated, Gan. That's 3 people that were going to gift you a sub.
Yeah.
I succeeded, though.
Yeah, and you're the favorite, so get ratioed.
Got distracted by the mom.
Now, and I'm serious, we really appreciate the work you have done on this mod.
Absolutely. We were just talking about you, in fact.
Just life stuff. Yeah, I know how that is.
Well, it does happen.
Yep.
Beats the alternative. Which should be, not live stuff.
Does it seem to be settling down, though? I know you were talking about working on your own game.
Dan, what game ideas are you having?
Oh, anything Gan does, we will look forward to
Mm,
greatly because, we adore Gan. We adore
mhm,
Gray's prophecy.
mhm.
So anything Gan does, we will
Love
anxiously
it.
look forward to. And probably will love it.
Well, I have a question. I'm assuming Gray's whatever is the mod you're currently playing.
Yes.
Mhm.
And the person that we're chatting to in chat is Gan.
Mm.
Gan the Gray.
Yeah, I figured. Gan the Grey,
Yes.
what language do you use to encode this?
Oh, boy.
Settling down? Nope. Been working. You have started working on something using Godot as the engine. Oh.
Huh.
I've heard some good things about Godot.
Misfit, do you like the username change?
Oh, Caribia.
Caribia!
Hey.
Kirby.
I look uneven.
I imagine it suits. Since, goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
Well, yes, Caribia is on a stream streak.
Mm.
Kirby is correct.
Thank you. Texas engaging in psychosis again.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yes, he's torturing the stream.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
He's-
don't even try to tell me they don't deserve it.
See,
Okay,
he's in his sadist era.
Mm-hmm.
Let him enjoy it.
fine.
I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this entry into the entry and exit to the stairs here,
Mm-hmm.
and provide as much
Okay.
stability as possible.
Yep, fun times.
Yep.
Caribia, do you see who's in chat?
Mhm.
Gan.
I did see. Thank you. I
Just because, yet another person who adores you, Gan.
exactly.
Actually pretty good, and it's free. I didn't realize it was free.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Ganondorf is in the chat.
Wait. Why is that?
Who is speaking so I can turn them up?
That is
Dr. ASD.
I changed
Okay.
it.
That's
Yeah, with a new name.
yep.
New name.
Yeah.
Wondered why the voice was familiar, but the name was not. Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, I was trying to switch it back on Twitch and someone snatched mine.
How rude.
rip.
For real.
Okay. That's alright. Get you up here a little bit. That's all good.
Huh.
And of course, it gets dark and it starts raining.
Yep, we have rain too. Oh no, all the wood is getting rained on.
Eat. Well, if it's marine grade, it's probably okay. If it's not, then, well, better get to that upgrading.
What, bro?
Yeah, all bets are off.
Yeah.
See how 70 to die is probably not marine grade.
Probably not. Yeah. I was appalled the other day at the price of a sheet of marine grade OSB.
How are you liking Enshrouded, Dan?
Dan, where are you on Enshrouded? I've been playing it a little bit.
I haven't
watching-
played it at all yet.
I was watching another streamer play that last night.
When you have some time to play it.
It looks better than Nightingale.
Oh, much better.
Enshrouded's good, but you can kind of abuse resource collection with the workbenches using the construction hammer.
Yeah, you can get to in-game almost immediate. Takes a little time to fly over there, but you can get to in-game almost immediately. The gliders can be used to fly over the enshrouding. Because it seems like the good loot is the further away you get from where you start.
Yeah.
I haven't played it yet. It just seems too grindy for me. I get really tired of really grindy games.
Mm-hmm. So it's more grindy than Pal World?
I didn't find Pal World to be grindy at all.
Mm-hmm.
Pal World, I would describe as more wandering than grind.
Yeah, it's a lot more exploration.
Power World is very grindy when you get up, but it's pure. It's the U.S. if the Pokemon made a U.S. game.
I wouldn't really even compare it too much to Pokemon. You're capturing creatures, but it's different.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can literally work on like it's a sweatshop.
Mm-hmm. And you can't eat Pokemon.
You can. I mean, there's conspiracy theories that they eat the cows.
Oh, you can eat almost any Pal in Pal World.
Yeah, Power World's funny though, cause like, you can kidnap people with the Pow Balls.
Oh yeah, I was watching a video where they put a trader or something in a Pal Ball.
Yeah.
And made him a companion or whatever they call it.
Do what?
Sorry.
Repeat that, Rubio?
I was watching a video where they captured a wandering trader into a Pal Ball or whatever they call it, and made him a Pal creature. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of interesting.
There's a trader. There's a Pal black market trader in the north that gives like really high level Pokemon. If you capture him, you can still buy Pokemon off of him.
Yep.
Plus, if you put him in the thing, like the Pal box, it'll refresh it. It's a really like kind of a little bit of an exploit. It's really good though.
You're correct on everything but one thing.
What's up?
They're pals, not Pokemon.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
a slip everyone makes.
Actually,
Yes.
There are lawyers involved.
Yes. They're not going to succeed. There's enough difference between Pal World and Pokemon that.
But yes, there are lawyers involved.
Yes, but even they know that there's no way that they could win.
Yeah, it's pretty much the Nikola Tesla and And the light bulb guy again.
Yeah, the big
But no,
thing.
that was a whole different.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother animal. But
Light bulb guy. You mean Einstein?
it
I'm
is.
gonna duck right. I'm gonna duck right now.
Yeah, so that'd be a safe bet, my friend.
The one who stole it and was cozied up with the banker boys.
It's okay. I was gonna say Benjamin Franklin.
Well,
Yeah.
and Tesla wasn't the only one he did that to either.
No,
Nope.
Tesla was very much not the only one he did that to. He did that to a number of people.
Yeah,
But
that or
because-
completely just shut him down.
Because he was cozied up with the banker boys.
Mm-hmm.
That is how
What had happened?
you know.
Also, Edison tortured elephants to make Tesla look bad.
Yep.
Yes, you know.
I remember that story.
Mm-hmm.
Pixel, what's Pacific Drive?
A driving game.
Oh, is it the one where it's like where you're like the check stop and like you have to check these people for contraband or if they're following the rules?
No.
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 No,
it is.
that
It is. You
is that
get
the
to,
one that?
you
that
get to
is
drive
not a
up and down
driving-
the West Coast.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
not a
that's-
driving game.
That's the one that's set here in the peninsula, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's right now the one of the few things I'm really kind of interested in playing it is to because it's a local set game.
Mm-hmm.
The only game I
That
really
game
like-
is next level creepy weird though too.
It is.
I know that's why I haven't really pursued it much yet.
Wait, why is it creepy weird?
You got gifted Pacific Drive. Been playing that in your free time. Also been playing demos. Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Nut Hub. Now you can nut check your friends.
Sherry, welcome back. How are you?
Cherry?
Yeah, I'm the only one that's allowed to call her Sherry. Cherry for everyone else, but for me it's Sherry. Sherry.
I call him Jerry.
Because it reminds me of Sherry.
What's Sherry?
It's just a silly pronunciation.
Okay.
Well, Bent knows this, that I intentionally mispronounce things.
To make
It's
people
also
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
it's also Daniel Jackson's wife in Stargate.
Illiterate.
Oh.
That-
Falling
Well,
apart
and-
as usual.
Sorry, Miss Ben.
We're doing good. I'm still working on the build. I'm working on the front of the castle, and he's working on the back of the castle. Until I mention something and she has to come and check something and gets distracted and starts working on the back or front.
Ego bird.
Yep.
Oh Jesus, 65K. Are you okay, Cherry?
Waiting for Kindle approval now? Oh.
Right.
Did you get an editor to help you with that? Editors are helpful if you can afford
Editors
to.
are very yeah.
If you can afford
Well,
one.
And production editors are one thing, and copy editors are something else,
Yes.
Yeah, and there's also test readers.
which is a whole nother animal.
Fair. I need more books anyway.
Everybody needs more books.
Yes.
Yeah.
Told you about the conversation I had a day or so ago about the auntie who was lamenting that their nibbling couldn't read. Was like 9 years old and couldn't read.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I was a lady.
And lots of people had lots of, well, take away their iPad and this and that and 12 of the others. And So I got kind of noisy and said, number 1, get a professional assessment. Number 2, get a professional assessment outside of the school. Number 3, pardon my language, Tex, this is not PG-13, do what the fucking professional says.
Yep.
And the person who was, and this is in my librarian group, who was questioning was like, but I'm, and the parent doesn't seem to really care, doesn't seem to really know, isn't able to do anything with the kid, and can't get the school district to do anything. And I told him, I said, first of all, as a aunt or uncle, you can take the kid for neurocognitive testing with the parent's permission. And it is not unlikely that the parent also has some sort of neurocognitive issue. And I say this from personal experience. I took my niece and nephew for neurocognitive testing. My sister is dyslexic and dyscalculic, which she knew, but nobody knew that her kids had different kinds of neurocognitive issues.
Yep.
Until they got professionally assessed. And then several months of tutoring, to teach them how to learn in a way in which they can learn.
To be fair, though, diagnostic testing, there's a really high demand and really low supply. So, most diagnostic tests take 6 months just to get in. At least where I'm at.
If you're paying, it can be done. And actually, one of the good resources for accessing neurocognitive testing outside of the traditional school system are the private schools who do non-neurotypical education.
Yeah.
Which is where I took my niece and nephew, was to one of the private schools here. And yes, it costs not as much as it might have cost somebody else because I knew the founder of the school. But their accessibility is extremely high because they are also the ones who do the specialized tutoring.
That's so cool.
Teaching, teaching kids how to learn in a way in which they learn, it is to their advantage to have appropriate testing available on not a whole school year wait.
My parents actually ended up taking me to some psychologist when I was a kid because I had a teacher. You remember me talking about the teacher that hated me?
Yes, I do.
Because of her, my parents went and took me to a cognitive testing or intelligence testing or whatever it was. And I was perfectly with the normal limits. And
what passed for neurocognitive testing when we were kids?
Lobotomies.
Well, yeah.
Leeches in the ears.
Burning you at the stake for being a witch.
Well, that would have been when I was a kid, but yeah, because females were not thought to be capable of being autistic when I was a kid.
Yeah, I was diagnosed for autism at 4.
Was it AFK?
I learned to read in 2nd grade.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I'm already following you on Twitter, aren't I, Jerry?
I had to do a lot of neurofeedback therapy. So they would hook up a EEG cap thingy, and they would measure my my different waves, and I'd kind of control a game with the different waves. And it was
Yeah.
essentially teach the brain to function a certain way. It was awesome. Like I'd play Pac-Man using my brain waves.
Yeah,
Like there'd be no
it's a kind of biofeedback.
Yeah.
There you are.
And then I'd do a lot of like reading tutoring and stuff like that. Like I had a
Right.
giant jar of words.
Yeah. Well, my mom, uh, the school district in which they lived at the time,
Yeah.
and none of our family is at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
My mom basically ripped them to teeny tiny shreds because a teacher was unwise enough to call my sister the R word.
Oh, yeah.
And there is not a single soul in my family in I don't know how many generations who's neurotypical.
Who is or isn't?
Who is neurotypical? None of us are.
Okay.
But we have different types of neurocognitive things. My sister is mildly dyslexic and somewhat dyscalculic. My brother has a touch of OCD.
Those are different Infinity Stones.
Well, actually, it's funny. Caribbean knows him. Tex has not, I don't think, met my brother yet. But my brother is a contractor who does utility vaults, for a living, but he also does fine carpentry. And he can see something out of plumb or out of square from a block away. Yeah, that's and so that's his superpower. Mom can look at a picture of a garment and construct it. That's her superpower. And she's the ADHD poster child of her generation, which she didn't know until she was like 65.
Poster child of her generation. What, when Christopher Columbus came here?
Well, let's see. I met her when I was 30, and that's when I was diagnosed. And so, yeah, it's been a hot minute or six.
I think your mother is older than my mother.
I'm pretty sure my mother's older than your mother.
I think your mother is older than my mother.
I think I'm older than your mother.
My mom's 55.
I'm older than your mother.
And I'm older than Caribbean.
Oh, that's the thing that I hate more than anything, Sherry, is waiting.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
Oh, yeah. That is... You know
it.
Patience
My
is a
grandma
virtue.
and your grandma sitting by a fire.
Yeah. Well, actually, again, my great aunt was the first female candidate for president of the United States.
That was against that was the lady that wanted to have Frederick Douglass as her running mate, right?
That'd be the one.
I remember seeing something about that. It's so crazy. Like, Miss Bent, you have like everything in your history. It's so crazy. Like, I mean, the Los Alamos stuff you're telling me. It's so like your family's just built different.
Yeah. Well, and actually, speaking of, she and her sister were also probably autistic.
I can see it.
There are lots and lots, and her mother, who was illiterate but remembered everything she'd ever heard.
That was awesome.
Would
that be eidetic?
Well, she had an orographic eidetic memory.
Okay. My great grandmother was like that. My great grandmother, or vovozinha in Portuguese, was 103 when she passed. But before that, she would teach all the kids how to read around the block because she was a teacher, and she would sit with my mother and teach her how to read because my mom has dyslexia.
Mhm.
So like very old, like she survived both world wars.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like this woman was alive. Like she passed when at 103 when I was 6. It's like 2009.
Yeah. So she saw, you know, the first powered flight and people land on the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my great grandparents.
That's crazy.
Saw first powered flight and people land on the moon.
Yeah. My family on my mom's side has a thing where the men don't live past 60 and the women live forever.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is as high as this part goes. The towers are what appears to be about 2 stories above this. I need a better look at the back of the castle. Andy, did you put pictures of the front of the castle in Discord? The AFK?
I'm guessing. But Miss Ben,
I think she is AFK.
Miss Ben, I generally do believe that my great grandmother and my grandfather, you would adore talking. You would have would adore talking to. Like, I feel like if when my grandfather's like in that right mind and you like you were there, you guys would be talking for like 20 hours straight about the most random stuff.
I have been known to have long random conversations.
Yeah. Especially if you like started asking about like his AIDS research, you guys would never stop talking.
Probably.
I need to send you his research papers. I need to find him again and send it to you. I think you would appreciate it. I don't understand a lot of it. It's a lot of stuff that goes way above my head.
It is not something that lots of people. But then again, that's okay.
We could like try to decipher it together. Tex, is there anyone interesting from your family?
According to family legend, and I can neither confirm nor verify this, but we are related to the very first president of Israel.
Colonizer is.
But you know how family legends are. They may be true, they may not be true.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Ben's family legends are they're the ones that discovered fire.
Nah. However, my mother does, in fact, I think, know, you know, the 7 degrees of separation. Oh, hell no. With her, it is rarely more than 3. She knows everybody. Ask Caribbean.
I want to meet your mom. I bet you would be so interesting to talk to.
My question.
Speaking of questions, I haven't seen any yet tonight. I think the bot has gone on strike again.
No, bot's running. Oh, I see what the problem is. Hang on a minute.
Lots like we want more nuts.
Helps if you plug it in.
No, it loses. There are like 10 or 12 different logins for the bot for different things. And one of the connection logins you have to have running in order to get the scripts to run. and the bot via Trivia Bot, or portion of the bot, is a script.
And because you had to restart.
It has nothing to do with that.
Oh. That wasn't affected by whatever it was that caused you to have to restart?
No. Okay, should be running now.
Since we never know what causes the restarts. You do, but we don't.
Having to start the stream over? That's Restream.
Ah, yeah.
The service that I use to stream to both YouTube and Twitch. If I had to do it again, I would go with someone other than Restream. If there is someone other than Restream, or I would do it myself.
Can you do it through OBS?
Okay, what was I looking? I was looking for that. Give me a minute, chat. I'm trying to figure something out. Oh.
He's finding the alchemical formula for the potion of life. Give him a second.
Oh, that's in somebody's library.
Okay, I'm turning your voice down. Hang on a minute. Okay. How come that didn't copy? Did I forget to hit copy? Probably forgot to hit copy. Again. I can't even see anything with this rain. Now I want the front of the console. Yeah, from the very top, the towers still go up 2 more floors. And this one. Oh, I screwed that up. I think. Oh, okay. I can't do it that way. That should have started. Correct. This is not correct. That should have started here. So that needs to come down. Dang it. Right. Oh, so that's in the middle. Okay. So yeah, this one. That's the problem. Can I do anything to fix that? I'm certainly not going to rebuild all of that. Although I could... No, I can't. Because that's one floor, that's 2 floors. This wall should have started there. In Reckless Eating, welcome. How are you doing tonight?
Holy cow, been a hot minute.
If you guys haven't followed Reckless Eating, they are a wonderful streamer here on Twitch and a wonderful YouTuber. I think they might like food.
Maybe a little.
It's kind of hard to tell at times whether they like food or not.
Maybe
Gosh,
just a
you
wee
know.
bit. Just a wee bit.
I'm doing good. I'm trying to figure out how to do something. I'm actually doing pretty good so far. We're making a lot of progress on this build. I don't know.
Even if it is raining on our heads.
Yeah.
Rain or shine, we'll build.
Yeah. It's a thing.
Oh, look. Sun's coming out. Kind of.
Not that you can see it.
Oh, it is daybreak.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was gonna say
And
somewhere
raining.
somewhere this sun's coming out.
Well,
Okay.
it looks beautiful here, but you know.
Annie.
Yeah.
We got some laundries going on.
Oh, laundries? What?
There's some quandaries going on.
Uh-oh.
Shenanigans, huh?
I don't know if I'd call them shenanigans per se. With the way you did the porch and that outer wall up here, I'm having to make some adjustments. Because technically, that front wall out here should have started out about right here. Assuming that's what the porch was supposed to represent.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no.
What?
Falling through the world.
Oh.
I'm fine. Okay, yeah, so the porch represents the scaffolding, the
Up front.
ironwork.
Okay.
They didn't want on the building, so I just put a stone patio around the place.
Yeah, I didn't realize that when I started building the rest of this. I'm
Okay.
gonna have to improvise a little bit.
Okay, so what's the problem?
Hang on. This wall that I'm in front of right now.
Yeah. Okay, so which wall the wall you're on right now?
No, the one I'm standing in front of.
Yeah.
I need to fit another wall in here. Oh, dang it.
You know what? I'm gonna cheat.
Oh,
Got it mode. I'm cheating.
okay.
I can fly. Let's see.
Also needs to start here now.
Uh, oh, okay. Cause see, I thought you were gonna have the wall start green.
No, because this entire section that I'm standing on top of is pushed back.
Oh, right. I see you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
But then the fourth window section,
Uh-huh.
or the third floor, will be pushed back even more to
Yeah.
the green line.
Yep.
Okay.
Which should have started behind the section I'm standing on. Oh, I can make it work.
Because the green wall is going to intersect with the well, the tower is going to be in the right place, right spot though. No matter what you do.
Yeah, that's what I'm making sure of.
Yeah, it'll be in
But
the right spot.
I wanted to verify with you that the that porch around the front was that scaffolding in front.
Yep.
Okay. I think it's looking good though.
Mm-hmm.
I like that layered look.
Mm-hmm.
Like ogres and donkeys.
Oh gosh.
Okay, Uncle Futar, welcome. And some game in. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while, Uncle Futar. Hope you're doing good. Doing good. We're making some progress on this. You should see what Annie's been doing at the back of the castle. A lot of this has been Annie. She's had me gardening while she does the building. Good. not looking forward to Alpha 22.
Have we heard words and rumblings?
I haven't heard anything about Alpha 22. What's going on with it? I've been out of the loop.
More bedrock.
You haven't seen this game in ages? Yeah. Yeah, that's doable. So this actually needs to start here. Yep. No longer being able to customize your tunes in Alpha 22. No cross-platform for the consoles. Well, I didn't expect that.
So what are they gonna do? Make it like Rust, where you just get randomly assigned one or something?
No. Remember what they were doing with the armor sets?
Oh, they were, they were talking about that.
Yeah.
So do you think they're gonna go ahead with that?
I think so.
That's gonna be.
And they're not the
You
type
talking
of
about
company that
where they were gonna make it to where you had to put like a specific set of clothing or armor on in order to do a certain like crafting job or something like that.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
But they've also
Which means,
got.
of course, you have to, carry 9 sets of armor.
Well, not only
God,
that,
no,
but
please no.
not only that, but each set of armor has its own tune. Remember how the science guy looked like a nerd?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going to be doing.
Oh, well, I think... Again, are you still here? We need a new game. We need a new game in hella now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they do that,
Time to
I
boycott.
think it is... Yeah.
Tolerance is one thing, but...
Well, one thing they had threatened back a while ago was removing mining, taking it away from the ground, making it so that the ground isn't voxel based.
Why ever for?
No, why, Korea?
Fine. It seems silly.
God forbid somebody actually builds a base underground. Is that really the reason?
No.
You don't build one at all.
It is... They want to strongly discourage building.
YouTube Guns, Nerds, and Steel video from 2 days
It
ago.
seems kind of silly because, it seems kind of hard to survive a zombie apocalypse survival game without a base.
Oh, but you adapt what's there. And
Well, the problem is they're being influenced by
Yep, those people.
the hardcore whiners.
And the perma-nerds.
Yep.
Well, maybe we.
No,
maybe
I don't.
We.
Now, before I upset
No.
chat, let me state, I have no problem with permadeath. I play hardcore characters my own self. But there still is a divided mindset in any type of game that is played. So
Well, and it's yes, you can do it if you like it, but don't you force me to do it.
exactly.
And I did not consent to this.
Yeah. Well, even beyond that, even with inside the permadeath community, there are those that are, I play permadeath, I died, oh well, roll up, let's start again, hot dog.
Yeah.
And then there are
the other kind.
I'm a meta player and it's got to be done this way and this way and this way. And that's still two mindsets in one game style. And and it's just I'm the casual. This is gonna sound like an oxymoron, I suppose, but I'm a casual hardcore player because I play hardcore every once in a while, and if I die, okay, I die.
Again.
Roll it up again, and let's see how far I can get this time, because this time I want to see if I can make it farther than I did last time, because that to me is the challenge, not the everything else.
True, Uncle Futar. Very true. I wish they would too.
Truth. Great community. Okay.
No, they've still got character models where you can go in and customize your character. There are different outfits, which is probably what they're going to be doing with the armor. Oh, good. They got rid of that nerd thing.
What was that?
And no, they're not doing the class-based armor. No, they still have the nerd. Are they trying to run people off?
Probably.
The
well,
answer
they're
you're
trying to
looking
run
for is
certain
yes.
kinds of people off.
Are they trying to tank their game?
Probably.
Yes.
Again, the answer you're looking for is yes.
Yeah, I've just hit 14,000 hours, Uncle Futar. WTK, how are you? The new armor models look terrible.
Oh, you're gonna make us go look, aren't you?
Oh, after the stream.
All right.
I'll have to check it out more in depth. It reminds me of why I've been avoiding anything having to do with the new update. Just chilling, lurking a bit. Is working on their version of the game and what they want to do with it. With our version of the game, yeah. But what they're not really taking into consideration are new players that are just hopping into the game.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to know that if you do modded rather than the vanilla version of the game, that it's actually a good game.
And that was the instructions handed to me when I was given to play by L, is play it vanilla for a little while first so you have a feel of what the game is, but certainly play it modded.
Yep. And of course we've got an ad going on. Well, I will continue playing until I don't like playing it, then I'll see about moving on to something else. Because you never know. They may not. It may actually work out.
Mm-hmm.
Or a certain someone might have a slip in the tub and no longer be able to work for them anymore.
Huh?
Yeah, it might not work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we were pleasantly surprised by some of the other changes.
Shockingly.
Yeah, but I'm still haunted by Alpha 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, fine.
Because Alpha 17 was horrible.
Yeah, but you need to embrace what's now and let it go, my friend.
Yep.
Translated into common people's English, that's embrace the suck.
Yep.
Embrace the suck.
Or move on.
And move on.
Mm-hmm.
And move on.
Because oh boy, was the suck epic.
That's what I am told. You know, several people that I lost their opinions on that the suck was epic.
Well, the problem with depending on modding in order to make it a good game is modders retire. They don't stay around forever.
And
unfortunately.
Or they go mainstream.
Yeah, or they go mainstream.
Or, you know.
And build their own game.
Build their own games.
Yeah, which is good for them, but, you know, can leave us pretty much in the lurch.
Like, don't leave us.
Please. We need you.
Mm-hmm.
Like the scene from Titanic.
I don't do well with that kind of the costuming is fabulous, but now the rest of it, yeah, that's just not my gig.
Oh.
Did I distract you again, Annie?
You did. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
I'll add to your tab.
Well, and that's Uncle Futar, WTK, and Gan. That's why I don't pay attention to what they are announcing or what they're trying to do. It'll all change. I will probably adjust and be fine with it. Or we move on to a different game. I don't see that happening.
Well, like depending on what kind of game that GAN makes, we might move on to that one.
Well, true.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because GAN is amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I get too stressed out if I start paying attention to stuff like that. Which is why I haven't been paying attention to what they're doing with the new update. I will take it as it comes. And I'm not going to say anything about coming a lot.
Oh, boy.
Because that wouldn't be appropriate.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Totally not appropriate.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Not one bit.
Because as long as they're not affecting the building, it doesn't really matter to me. As long as we can get to a point where we can build like this, I'm happy.
Now they start messing with our building.
Yeah, if they start.
Then all bets are off, yeah.
Yep.
All bets are off, and the gloves come off too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Futar, the game that has sucked me in and just I haven't been able to let go is Elden Ring. I've got around 3,000 hours in Elden Ring. And there's not even any building in it.
And it's only been out for like a year and a half.
2 years.
2 years?
Yep. February 25th.
Time flies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I remember when it came out, I can't believe it's been out that long now.
The first character I ever made in Elden Ring is already up to New Game 35. And I don't care what they say or what they claim, it does continue getting harder in weird ways after New Game 7. Or at least there's a lot more variability in the difficulty after New Game 7. Yeah, I agree, Evil Jeff. The thing I have to be careful of is you won't believe this, but I can overreact.
What?
72, 73, 14.
Do it.
Thank
Don't.
you, Tex. I love you. I did get to the end of the line. To the end of that particular count.
Oh, Tex, how could you?
Easy. 1, 2, 3, yes.
Don't worry, Ben. I was counting with you to keep. I knew he was gonna do it.
Yeah.
He's like living dangerously since he knows where he lives and sleeps.
I do know where he lives, and I know where he sleeps.
And one better, I have the keys.
Yes,
Exactly.
Yep.
And you have a car too.
I do.
Don't worry, Tex. I'll protect.
Oh yeah, Uncle Futar, taking up half a block would be amazing.
Sunbeams. There are sunbeams here now.
And I'm not going to tell you where I ordered from today.
Mm-hmm.
But the beef slider, I wouldn't recommend.
Mm-hmm.
The pulled pork slider is amazing, but not the beef slider.
Hmm.
There's just not enough to it. The beef tasted really good. The fried onions on it were nice and crispy. But it was basically just a slice of beef with a couple of fried onions and whatever their sauce is.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Well, tasty, but just not enough there to justify the cost. But it was real steak that was sliced up on it.
But yeah, that I want to know what I had for lunch and dinner.
And tater tots. Tater tots trump anything.
Not this.
Oh.
Because I only get this once a year.
Oh.
Tater tots do not trump this.
What did you get?
I had mashed potatoes
Mm-hmm.
topped with Norwegian style meatballs.
Oh.
Topped with lingonberry jam.
Oh.
Yum, yum, yum. With and then in the fridge is an order of, I don't know if I can say it, Ragnarok. It's sort of a vanilla custard that's made with, it's more like, it's sort of like a hybrid between a custard and a porridge. And then it's got vanilla and cinnamon and
Cardamom.
Cardamom in it. And we had that for lunch, and then for dinner, because it was Heritage Day at the lodge today, so we went to...
That's really debatable, Evil Jeff. We have tried working with water. The one thing that it does is it does spread a lot more than it used to.
Ask me how
and
I know.
That can cause some serious problems. Like if you have a bucket of water drop down a one wide hole. Exactly, Sherry. It's better, but not usable. That's kind of what I was trying to get to in a very roundabout, obfuscated way.
Yeah, see point A. Ask me how I know.
Yep.
I dug a hole from bedrock, guys, and I came up under a ditch drain that had water in it. Guess where the water went? To bedrock.
Blub, blub, blub.
Guess where it still sits?
But you need me to go bust that water up.
No, we will eventually. I figure when I start doing the widening, we'll do it then. But right now, it's dammed up and being contained, so it's fine.
I actually really like using water in Minecraft. They have done an amazing job with that.
I admit, even I have to admit, the water in Minecraft does look nice.
Well, not only looks nice, but it's actually usable.
Yes. Yeah, it's functional. Like
it's functional.
You can actually understand it. It has logic to it. It almost,
that's
I hate to say, but it kind of adds to real water almost. Like you have a source, it flows outwards.
Well, and I think that one word explains a lot of the problems with 7 Days to Die. Logic.
Yeah, yes. And lack thereof.
Yeah. They need to figure out what their physics are going to be.
Yeah, and stick to a plan.
Yeah.
It seems like they've changed the physics schemes a couple of times.
Yeah, because they keep changing their minds.
Yeah, in the alphas.
Or they will run into limits on what they can do and what they can't do.
Yeah, I've been saying that for a long time. It's almost like
they need to
development going on so long. It's almost like it's some kind of a scope creep or something.
Possibly. Well, I agree with you there, Gan. They need to not let Joel make any more decisions.
Well, yeah, that's a big start.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Someone needs to have a slip and Navi was working.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And they probably also need to make just a finalized game plan. This is what we're doing, and no more changes until all of these things are done. Those changes can be added in a DLC pack or something else down the road. But this is what we're gonna do. Get this done and that's it.
Yep.
Boom.
Oh, so you mean a
Well,
roadmap?
Uncle Futard, the problem
Yes.
is they're building all of this in Unity. Unity does not handle voxels very well. So they're kind of doing something that their game engine does not truly support.
Yeah. So either change your engine or change your voxels.
That's why they've talked about dropping the voxels in the past. At least a lot of the voxels.
What would they go
Change the
to?
engine.
Yeah. But changing an engine would be like completely rebuilding the game.
Well, gosh. Not like they've done that.
No, they've upgraded. The game
that would be starting completely from scratch, though, if they change the engine.
Yep.
Yeah, because like I think if they had an engine like one that uses like Tectonica, they'd probably have less problems.
Now, if you could get Gabe Newell out of Valve, so you can get your third game release. Aha.
Let me check.
Yeah, and we're talking about a year or two worth of work with changing game engines. It took them it took them a long time in order to just update a version of the game engine.
What do you think they'd go to if they went the other route and ditched the voxels?
I don't know. It would probably end up being like Valheim for building. Because you can't get this type of building without voxels.
No, without voxels. That was my thought. And again, that would make it really, in some respects, a completely different game.
Yep. Have y'all played Night of the Dead?
No.
Nope.
Oh well, okay. There, I take it back. Tectonica uses Unity. And 70s uses Unity, right?
Yep.
Okay then, it's fun pimps then.
Yeah, because.
Oh, apparently. From what I remember of Tectonica, and I haven't actually paid attention to it in a while, their voxels are different than 7 Days to Die. They're using mainly the triangular voxel. They're not using really shaped voxels. I haven't looked at them in a long time, so.
We have concrete now.
Yeah, square concrete?
Yes, square concrete.
Ooh.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It is so freaking cool.
I need to get.
Have you started base building yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to get that Tectonica bug again because I'm building a lot right now. I'm building a lot.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the feel of oh my god, they changed what?
Yeah.
And trying to redo my recipes because none of my machines work now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that. Papa! Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Papa. How are the boyfriends? It's not long ago. Yeah, and I remember the cost structure that Unity was trying to implement
Mm-hmm.
and ended up backing away from.
Yeah, that went over real well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the proverbial Led Zeppelin.
Not as bad as some of the changes that Dungeons and Dragons tried to make.
Mm-hmm.
Wizards.
Wizards
Yeah.
of the Coast. Yeah. Where they were going to try and claim rights
Oh yeah.
to
Well,
all
that,
the books that were written
Remember-
with D&D rule sets.
yeah.
Yeah, remember when WotC was still a good company?
I do.
Uh-huh.
It's a shame. They,
Yeah, before they were bought out by
Hasbro.
You'd think, they were like the mouse or something.
Oh wait.
Playing Sons of the Forest? Oh. Did you get a shout out? You did. No, you didn't. Hang on a minute.
Shout!
We can fix that. We can
Try.
fix that.
Oh, dang it.
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Yes.
We're shouting out Paul.
And if you guys haven't followed Papa, go give him a follow. He's a wonderful streamer and an amazing person.
And adorable.
No, it's so adorable.
I have known Papa for a really long time. Like I said, he's good people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll always love you, Papa.
Absolutely.
Even if you've got the boys' friends stealing you away from us.
Mm-hmm.
We'll forgive you this time.
Yep.
This time. If you keep it up, we'll send you your favorite creature from Darkness Falls.
If you're not careful.
We'll even dress her up in pink.
Oh, hey, Papa, we named creatures in
Uncle Futar, I have been noticing that, and I've been really happy. A lot more people are getting into building in 7 Days to Die. I couldn't be more thrilled. So it's good to know that he is building as well. I have run across JC's channel. Because more people building means the more 7 Days to Die, the Fun Pimps will pay attention to it.
Might take that Fun Pimps.
Uncle Futar, I don't have his channel at hand right now. Could you send me a link to his channel? I used to watch him all the time. I don't think I ever subscribed to him, which is my bad.
Gasp.
I know.
So bad.
No, send it as a whisper. Or you can put it in Discord. /w space TextCubSF space link. Or you can just click on the whispers. And let me see if I can do this. Jennifer. I thought that was how you do it. Is /W not whisper anymore? Oh, no, it's not. What have they got now? It may be /whisper now. Have they completely removed that?
Don't look at me.
Maybe it's /. Where'd they put it? Those are all moderator. Maybe it's /message. Yeah, looks like they removed it. Well, just send me the name of the channel. Or put the name of the channel in chat. Yeah, the link doesn't come through, though. Oh, yeah, click on my name in chat. And click message or whisper. There's 2. Oh, yeah, it came through. Oh, so it's just JC's channel. Okay, I got it. Thank you, Uncle Futar. And since I've got that, let's go ahead and put this here. There we go. I remember him being a really good streamer, or YouTuber too. Used to watch him all the time. I haven't watched him in a long time. Your left pinky was misbehaving. I understand that completely, Uncle Futar.
That does happen.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I'm not missing any chat from. Okay, YouTube chat is still good. Okay, we're all set. No, and like I said, I've been noticing more and more 7 Days to Die builders recently, and I'm really happy with that. And I'm not talking about horde-based builders. 7 days.
Builders, but, well, architectural builders. Who build creative things in survival mode.
I've said this before, Uncle Futar. The 7 Days to Die community is an absolutely amazing community. Some of the nicest people that I've run into. And I'm talking about both streamers and the people in chat. Compared to a lot of the other communities, they're all saints here. I mean, just really good people. Yeah. Not Rust. While Minecraft has gotten better, it's still a pretty crappy community. Or, not crappy, but toxic community. Fortnite's even worse. Call of Duty is probably the worst right now. Except for that game.
Rust at the top of the list.
Uh-huh. Exactly, Evil Jeff. Exactly. Thank you, Papa. When you got into 7 days, you were not into YouTube. All about 7 days. You got into YouTube all about 7 days. You guys then started streaming it in your spare time. Yeah, the first time I had someone come into my channel, WDK. I've seen one or two in the 7 Days to Die community, WTK. But I haven't seen a lot of them lately. I don't know if they're still streaming or if I'm just ignoring them.
And they do not run in bunches in 7 days, unlike many other communities.
I remember the first time I had someone come in and ask me why I did something a certain way. And coming from Minecraft, I was expecting them to tell me, well, that's not the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it like this. And I answered their question, and their response was, oh, cool. I did not expect that. I expected someone to be telling me the proper way of doing something, and I didn't get that. That's when I knew I was in the right community. Yeah, Gan's amazing.
Yes, indeed.
I'll third that.
By the way, Gan, are you going to TwitchCon?
Now, there are some toxic 7 Days to Die modders, but they are still few and far between.
And they tend not to stay at it very long.
Yeah.
Well, you can't stay at it when you don't find a support network that's like-minded.
You can't afford it.
True.
Yeah. We're still debating ongoing. Right now,
which is why I asked.
Yeah. I'm leaning toward no on going to TwitchCon.
Okay.
At least this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, that's a fair amount of work.
You're on the East Coast. Yeah. That's what makes it difficult.
Same again. Same.
Yep. CPT. Orion, welcome.
Caribbean, why? Why, Caribbean, why?
Sorry.
It's catching.
I know. I'm so sorry.
It's like the sick.
I know. I'm full of warm, yummy, and
Yeah. Boiled Heritage Day.
oh, and I'm taking a class. I'm gonna take the weaving class in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's the first one she's given since before COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't publish it. Yep. There have been a few modders that were not pleasant people. 99% of the 7 Days to Die modders that are out there are really nice and helpful, but there is that 1%. But that 1% exists in any community, no matter what. So
Exactly.
I really can't complain. I have met and gotten to know so many good people in 7 Days to Die that it's not funny. Yep, exactly, Evil Jeff. I don't think I've ever made any demands like that. I will request something. If they can do it, they can do it. If they can't, they can't. Now, reporting bugs, I will report bugs. But no, it's their mod. They can do it their way they want to. I'm also not the type of person that demands that everyone play it my way. Unlike a lot of the hardcore permadeath people do, where they're constantly complaining about how easy the game is. It needs to be harder.
I'll give him a challenge.
The squirrel stickers on your old PC? Aha. You know, and it's been... yeah, they're undocumented features, Papa. No, I was talking about the mods. The developers, I've never run into a problem. Well, I have run into one problem with a developer. Mod developer that hasn't been cool with at least recording the issues that I've run into. Exactly, Gan. But that's really only one or two out of all the modders that I've run into. Make things work in a way that you want. Yep. And no, like I said, Jeff, the only thing I worry about is that they make any changes to building. I'm not saying anything about... I will only praise the modders. I am not going to call out anyone. Except for the ones I like Gan. But I've known Gan for a long time. It's like there are a couple of 7 Days to Die streamers that I just won't talk about. You don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Yep.
What my mama taught me. Truer words have never been said.
I'd say it's been at least 3 years, Gan. Still make plays. Yeah, that's all Annie, an amazing girl.
Ayo.
For the Windows, she's done an amazing job.
She has, because, wow.
From the windows to the wall. Does that work? I wonder.
Yeah, that would be about right. That's about what I was thinking, Gan.
Yeah, because that was the first build that I did with this team.
Yep. Of course, we were also playing a lot of Undead Legacy then, too. What are you doing, Annie?
Breaking windows. Try to make them work, because I don't like them.
I don't do Windows.
Yeah.
It's centered. That's the problem. That's the big problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's see here. I need another window that I did before.
Okay, how do I want to do this? Time to get out the sketch pad and a pencil.
Oh, I see how I did it.
By the way, are the hedges also a shape block?
Nope.
No.
They are square, square, and only square?
Yep.
Yep.
They have a long side and a short side.
And
So there's no 45-degree angles or anything.
Oh.
Nope.
Sucks to be you, boo.
Well, that does
Suck rocks through an egg.
limit. Well, that does limit some of the options on the hedge maze.
Yep.
I mean, arcs would be lovely, but
I still love those two mods. Evil Jeff.
oh.
Darkness Falls can be a pain in the ass.
Darkness Falls kicked our butts a bunch.
Yep. But I still like the mod.
Oh yeah, it's a great mod. But you get to a point, and yeah, it kind of kicks your.
Yeah. Well, you could turn off Fortnites. Box.
But what's the point?
It hurts though.
Where's UK? I haven't played Where's UK in a long time.
We haven't.
I don't think we've actually, as a team, played Where's UK,
Yeah.
have we?
We
Yep.
did briefly.
I don't think.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
remember
I know.
who
No, I don't-
was here for that one. No, we played it.
He
No, because
or
it had a variety of spiders that were horrible.
Yep.
I don't think,
Bass
yeah.
hated it.
I don't think we played it very much beyond a let's have a look at it.
No, we have. I don't know
yeah.
if y'all were here for that.
No.
Yeah.
We did
So, yeah, Caribbean and Bit were not on the server at that time.
Mm-mm.
So it was like core. What
Because that's the one where the entire map
Goblin?
was a city.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have remembered it. And they had
Yes.
spiders
Yeah, well,
Oh,
that's what
boy,
I'm
did they have.
saying.
and
Yeah.
special zombies.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that I, as a part of this team, have ever played it. And I know as privately I've never looked at it, but I'm aware of it as a mod.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Well,
I know it's pretty popular.
it is. Draconis, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Another wonderful streamer. Yeah, that's actually one of the reasons why we stopped playing it, Papa, is it had real dogs in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And several varieties of spider.
Or Vass.
Draconis.
Yeah.
Yeah, Get Pixels got it. She is so fast.
It's going good so far. Just so people know, I have changed my days off. It's not just Thursday now. It's Wednesday and Thursday that I will not be streaming. It's posted in Discord. Not this week, but probably next week I will be working on building up my stamina and going later and later on stream nights. Yeah, exactly, Papa. And Draconis, Papa is a streamer too. Nice. And he's a sweetheart.
Mm-hmm. We love our paw.
How did the stream go tonight? Ah! Quiet, but you got the stuff done in game, so you're happy. Nice.
Is I actually named a planet and some critters in Forever Sky for Papa.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm about ready to call it a night, though.
Okay. I got a lot of work done, so I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm. I did too.
Yeah.
I got sidetracked.
I'm doing some ground mapping, so. But I will cheerfully say goodnight to chat, and it'll be a few minutes.
Rev, how are you?
Okay. That was bloody rude.
What? What was bloody rude?
I had something I was building,
Mm-hmm.
and the blocks were getting weak for structural purposes. So it's like building up the structure to go on it, but I jumped over to the piece that was being a little structurally sound so that I could build to it from the other side. Apparently, my weight made it too unstructural, and it fell out from underneath me.
Yep. Oh, if you ever get a chance, ask Dragoness about tree farms and police bases.
Okay. Okay.
She was in a police station and using it as her base.
Okay.
She built a tree farm on the roof. That
God.
As soon as they grew up, it caused the roof to collapse.
At least I only grew trees around the outside, and they grew into the walls.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and L. I don't know if you heard L. He
heard him, but not what he said.
Yeah, he said, it's adorable that you think that No Man's Sky was Forever Sky. No, it was No Man's Sky, in which I named a planet and critters, not Forever Sky.
Yep.
Yes, I have to finish my my expedition soon. Not that I don't have 3 weeks to do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I should probably start it.
Well, you know,
probably should.
As much as I love No Man's Sky now, I don't play it very often.
Especially now that we have this new integrated expedition that I'm liking the concept of.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, baby.
Did you hear that?
No.
I did not.
No.
It was an L. It's just, to be fair, I find a lot of the things you do adorable.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Right back at him.
Feeling.
Yes.
Oh,
the directionality of this particular microphone is actually extraordinary.
Yep.
So unless he's right in my face, not so much.
Yep. Chat, do y'all remember a mod called Borderlands Z? That was one that I had a lot of fun with. I really enjoyed that one. We never streamed it, but I played it just on my own quite a bit.
You and I played it a bit.
Huh?
Not a lot, but you and I played it a little bit. I think.
No, that was one of the few that I played strictly solo.
Borderlands Z.
Yeah, because we did one that we didn't stream, but
I'm sorry to hear that, Rev.
Oh, that was World War. Was it District Zero?
Yeah.
We did that one too. But
no, Borderlands Z. They had one release, and the developer never supported it after that. It was more of an experiment on their part because there was no real base building. It was run and gun almost completely.
You guys streamed that a couple of times too on your solo nights.
I really enjoyed that one, Gan. It was a lot of fun. It's not something you could have played long term.
Oh no.
But it was a lot of fun. And we're talking wandering hordes of 40 or 50 zombies with a couple of bosses in there too.
Oh gosh,
And,
you know,
and that
just
giant
like
snake.
being the last player on the server.
Yep.
Like that giant snake.
It was just an interesting mod. It was different than anything else I had played at the time. And that motorcycle was fast. You almost couldn't make a turn in the road because you'd overshoot the turn. You couldn't turn the bike fast enough in order to make the turn. No, it was more just a run and gun type mod.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they also had some auto turrets that you could place down and pick up, and they would keep their ammo. There were a lot of Borderland features for the character. None of the graphics had changed. Like the character I had, you could have 2 or 3 turrets that you could place and pick up. They didn't need power or anything other than ammo. But once you put ammo in it, it would keep what ammo was in it. And I'm serious, no, it made the skyline seem slow for the motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a fun little mod. He didn't continue to support it. He just put it out and let it go.
Fly be free.
Mm-hmm. A lot like the junk turrets. But they didn't need power, and you could just put them down and pick them back up. So you could move them around as you needed. And they looked better than the junk turrets. And they took 9mm instead of junk turret ammo. And I think that was actually before the junk turrets were in the game. When did they introduce the junk turrets? Does anyone remember?
18.
It was 18? Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
And again, no, I was not kidding when I said you could barely turn the bike. Junk turrets were 19?
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
Okay.
Because I don't remember junk turrets when. Because I joined in 18.2, I think. And I don't remember junk turrets.
So the turrets in Borderlands, the powerless turrets were in Borderlands Z before the junk turrets. Maybe 18.
Yeah.
Unless it was late 18.
I don't remember. That was too long ago.
Well, this is just it. I've
Much since then.
embraced, and I've embraced the new things from 20 and 21.
Well, and we have seen so many changes that even just that by itself makes it hard to remember.
Yep.
Okay, I do need to call it a night.
Yes, you do.
All right. Night, chat.
Night,
Night, chat. Good night.
Lovely
again.
spending
Love
time
to
with
see
you.
ya.
Again.
Hey, Papa,
Always
come and join us.
miss y'all.
Okay, I'm going to mute for just a minute while I let chat go.
Okie doke.
As soon as I found... Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, chat. I appreciate everyone coming out. I will see y'all tomorrow. So, Gan, Jeff, or Joff, Uncle Futar, Evil Jeff, WTK, Cherry, or Sherry, Draconis, Papa, and Rev, and everyone else. Pixel, Monard, if you're there, Ariel, if you're there. I hope y'all have a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow. So, I'll see y'all later. Good night.